Actually, should I turn this? Turn it like that. What's up, my people? Supreme. Supreme to all. Supreme to all. What's up, my people? Let me make sure y'all can hear me. Yizzo, what's the dealio? Supreme. 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 Huh? Supreme. Didn't I tell y'all? This wasn't, no one will live comfortable on this planet no longer. Didn't I tell y'all? Huh? I told y'all. My galactic brothers and sisters. We're bickering about the wrong thing. This is why you see so many things being exposed right now. Come on, let me get on up in here. This is why you see so many things being exposed right now. People that don't value children, you are being exposed. Call it what the fuck you want. You don't value children, you will be exposed. Point blank and simple. If you wasn't a proud mother, a proud father, if your during your whole life you made excuses on taking up the true responsibility of being a parent, a mother or father, you feeling this shit right now. Yeah, all kinds of chaos is happening to you. All of it. Call it what you want. Call it what you want. I just got on here just a little bit, just to talk, just to run my mouth just a little bit out here in this weather, sitting in the wheel. But I told you, nobody's going to live comfortable on this planet. August the 21st, 2017. Huh? What happened? What happened with that moon going from the West Coast to the East Coast? Look at all the countries. Look at all the states in the United States that moon passed over on a 33-degree angle. Hot damn. On a 33-degree angle. Look at it, how it all passed over on a 33-degree angle. And then 33 days later, the great sign in the heaven. It was a woman. She was clothed with the sun and the moon beneath her feet. And she wore a crown of 12 stars. The 12 strands of DNA. The moon is out of here. The rebirth of the sun. Beyonce, Black is King, did the video on that. But it was the constellation she was showing the Pindar coming on the shores. Yeah. I've been right about this shit, man. It's happening. It is happening. In the South. Come on. Listen to me, other races. I don't have no beef with you. I know what this was about. This was a test. And you failed the test too. Let me let y'all know that. Y'all failed the test. Just as well as we did. But see, this is why, because of how you got to Earth, this is why you continuously got crop circles. I'm going to do a video. I'm going to load it up on Instagram. Instagram has me blocked. I can't go live on Instagram. So Instagram has me blocked. But I'm going to search up crop circles August of 2021. Search them up. Look at the crop circles. You talk about it was a war in the heavens. Oh, y'all stop. Listen, please stop this bull crap, man. Stop this charlatan work. Seriously, it was a war in the heavens. Really? Now, when you search up the crop circles and you look at them, search up how they're mathematically put together. Search up that. Search up how they're put together. They actually braid the crop circles, just like your hair. Just like your hair. The crop circles are actually braided. There's not one broken. The weed field they're not broken. They're actually bent with heat using radiation, and they're braided in just like your hair, just like our hair. Come on, go search them up. Who's doing that? They didn't destroy nature. They didn't cut them down. They didn't do anything. Now what your black suits do, they go out there and tell the farmers to cut them down. But what we do, we go down there, braid it all up, using sacred geometry, and we leave a encrypted message for the world to see. Why don't we get one? I can show you a park right over here on 52nd and Market Street. Right over here on 52nd Street, Parkside. Why we never dropped a message to us? Why the hell would you drop why would God drop a message to God? What type of shit is that? Like, yo, let me leave a note on the refrigerator. Yo, you're great. You're God. You ever see somebody? I don't knock what we do, people. Listen, this is what I'm saying. I don't knock nothing we do. You know how people got to write messages and quotes and shit to them all the time? Yo, you're great. You're magnificent. You're going to have a magnificent day. You're going to be the superior coworker today. You're going to move from you're going to move up in managerial positions. Fuck you. What? Like, all these messages outside. All these fucking messages. Go search up how many different animals in nature. Insects in nature. All these messages. Go search up how many different plants and trees in nature. All this shit outside. Go look at another life form. Go look at all these other life forms. You mad? Listen, call it what you want, man. People, listen, you call it ego all you want. Bees have egos. Carpenter bees have egos. Shit, rats have egos. What's wrong with y'all? They have egos. They don't have egos towards one another other than strengthening each other, making sure each other is better. But when it comes to another race, they have strong egos. Strong egos. You can't come in here and convince us to follow you or do something different than what we're already doing. Every natural animal in nature have strong egos to the point that they will die for what they trust and believe in. How about that? Instead of surrendering their vessel and their soul. Every animal in nature. So, we can get mad. I ask my brothers and sisters, my galactic brothers and sisters, like y'all know what time it is, man. This is over. This shit is over. You ain't never seen storms like this. Other races of people. Hard work, dedication, 99@gmail.com. Send me your pictures. Come on now. Come on, New Orleans. Come on, Alabama. Come on, Louisiana. What the sky look like? They were normal clouds. Come on. They're twirling. Who else twirls on this motherfucking planet? When you cut my hair down, it also twirls. My fingerprint also twirls. Huh? When a baby in the first trimester twirls, even while it's in a belly, it's still turning. It twirls. Come on now. Come on. You see these storms? Come on, other races. This ain't no hatred. I have no hatred for y'all. Y'all want to build up hatred. You want to convince my people to have better police officers, better education, a better economic system. For what? For who? So you can continue to exist? That's the only reason why you need this world to exist, because you can exist. You see? We didn't need GPS in the phone. We understood how to map the stars right here. You know what neurons? Neurons are stars. Stars are full of information. The sun gives you information. That's what neurons are. Stars. This is why your top so-called billionaires invest in neuroscience, in neurology. I mean, it is what it is. Steady in the seat of God, where I sit at. Steady in the seat of God, the brain. That's why the most traumas, the dangerous injuries to the body is head and neck and spinal. They're all connected. I don't know why they just don't say the neck, the fucking spinal cord. The head, neck, and spinal are the most trauma. You can't recover from that. It's hard for you to recover from that. Break a finger, yeah. Break her arms, that's nothing. But you tell me what you see. And let me just let you know this. Check out how much rain is falling per hour. 1 inch of rain equals 13 inches of snow. 1 inch of rain equals 13 inches of snow. So just so when they tell you you're going to get 4 to 6 inches of snow outside or 4 to 8 inches of snow, and it's shit, your car's all messed up, accidents on the road, you got to shovel shit. That's only 4 to 6 inches or 4 to 8 inches, or even let's say 6 to 12 inches, right? Some places are getting 26 inches of rain, 7 inches. Some people are getting 4 inches of rain an hour. 1 inch of rain equals 13 inches of snow. This is the age of Aquarius, man. Water is powerful. It's the truth. The planet is going to light up, but it's going to get soft. It's softening up. This is what the water is doing. It's saturating. It's softening up. Where is this water going? Into the crust of Earth. It is what it is, man. You know, everyone has a piece of this puzzle. Every last one of us have a piece of this puzzle. This is inside of our hearts. It's inside of our heart chakras. If you want to support, man, listen, hit the link in my bio. I am multidimensional. I am multidimensional.com. And hit the link in my go to my Instagram and hit the link in my bio. Grab a shirt. Grab a Starseed hoodie, a Starseed shirt, a Mother Universe shirt. Grab a Starseed shirt, grab a Mother Universe shirt. Grab a dress, listen, support. This Friday, guess what I'm doing? Hold on. This Friday, guess what I'm doing? And I already started it. You should look at the children's eyes. See, when they not around adults that's trying to poison their minds, when they not around, see this card right here? When they not around adults that's poisoning their minds, you should see their eyes when you telling them the fucking truth. You should literally see children's eyes when you telling them the truth. Yes, I'm going on a listen, school let out what, 2 o'clock, 2:30? I'm gonna be riding the trains. I'm gonna be riding the subway trains. I'm gonna be riding the buses. I'm gonna be riding the trolleys. I'm gonna have my big posters. I'm gonna have my big boys with me. I'm gonna have all 4 of my big boys with me. And then I'm gonna have all 10,000, and I got another 20,000 on the way. All 10,000 of these. All 10,000 of these. And as I learn, I'm gonna be dropping my information. See, right now, I know what I know. And every day I'm in there, every day I'm in there grinding. Every day I'm in there grinding. And I'm not gonna wait till I know it all, because I already know it all. So I'm not gonna wait until I remember it all, because it's right now. This is happening right now. Point blank and simple. We are unique, beautiful, amazing people. We have dormant DNA. And right now, we are changing. We are changing. Our bodies are getting ready for that shock, that electric magnetic pulse. Bam! That's what our bodies are getting ready for. And guess what? Some of us are going to experience the same things that other unnatural people are experiencing. Death. Because you didn't take care of this. You can't eat the same. You can't drink the same. You understand? You have to do all that is natural. You should be eating less, fasting. Listen, you know what I noticed? Let me just tell y'all this. I used to work out for 2-3 hours. I'm in the gym. I used to be grinding, working out for 2-3 hours. The moment that I started learning me, and the moment that I started learning about anatomy and learning different things, now I'm researching 2, 3, 4 hours and working out an hour and a half. I'm working this way more than I'm working this. Way more. I used to work this way more than I work this. Now I'm working this even more. And you feel the change. You feel the change. So that's why I tell any brother or sister, any sister, this school system is to shut you down. The curriculum, who wrote the curriculum in the school system? It wasn't who you think wrote it. It was a entity that understands energy, frequencies. You understand? They know how to manipulate that. He wrote that and gave it to a race that passed it into you. That's what happened. That's why it was so important to abuse you and to change your tongue, to switch your frequency. That's all. That's why. Other races of people couldn't fathom that. They couldn't begin to grasp that or understand that. Meanwhile, you got David Wilcox, you have Michael Bradley, you have Zachariah Sitchin, but David Wilcox speak about electromagnetic frequencies and the things that's taking place with the sun and who we are and what they don't want us to know. I mean, it's at this point in time, it's plain motherfucking plain sight who we are. I mean, you can't get no more evident in who we are, in particular, the people in America. Matter of fact, the people that have melanin. Let's just start with that. Neuromelanin. That have this black pigment right here. What you call black pigment. But you can't, it's no denying us. You can't go outside and get a black pigment. You have to be born with this shit. See, even if I was born, if my mother would have gave birth with me in the darkest and the deepest motherfucking corner in a basement, let me explain something to you. She was light. This is what y'all fail to realize. You light. When you pass away and you searching for light, you going to the moon. Why would light look for light? You understand? You don't have to look for light. You already light. And this is the whole test. You looking for something outside of you. So this is why I fucks with Mother Universe. I high five her all the time, and my brother in the sky. You know what I mean? Right? I high five them all the fucking time. The trick Mother Universe will continue to play on the divine people. Other races of people, they can do that because they're easily influenced. You, on the other hand, you created it all and seeded it all. So when you reach out to another source to validate the decisions that you're making, sometimes that outside source will tell you, go ahead and make that motherfucking decision. And guess what happens to you? You'll find out in the long run that decision wasn't a good decision. I was better off doing the other thing. You know why? Because that's what's supposed to be happening to you. Every time you reach out to something outside of you, you will always receive that. You're going to get what you want. Yeah. But you also going to get what you deserve. Believe that. Trust me. Now, yeah, but I'm going to be out there. I'm going to be riding that on Fridays. 10 toes down, man. Children, the youth, man, hit the like button, people. The like button don't cost you nothing. Just hit the thumbs up button so the video can get shared. That don't cost anybody nothing. Just to hit the like button if you appreciate the content. I don't charge nobody for nothing. All I do is speak my soul. It just so happened that I'm just right. And it's not that I'm right. I'm righteous. And if everyone that is, when I first started this, the first thing that I was so upset that I was angry with the other race. But then Mother Universe slapped me in the back of my head. She said, wake the fuck up. Stop playing with me. That wasn't the level. There is no ceiling with you. So pay attention to what's really taking place. And then I had to wake up even more. She showed me more. But she's giving it to me pieces at a time. You understand? The divine is not going to give you anything that your heart can't bear. So if she would have gave me all this shit 3 years ago, I don't know what the hell I would have done. So it took time for it to come over, and I had to reach. I had to go and get it myself. So as time went on, I seen that this is our problem. It's nobody else's issue. This is our problem. And this entity is keeping us in an infant state. 666. This is the way they say, the mark of the beast. The mark of the beast is not you getting just a jab. The mark of the beast is education, economic, political, justice system. You're agreeing and believing in all of this shit. You got some of our brothers right now that want to be around these people so bad that are in this entertainment business that's now trying to set up where as though you have to pay for air. So they can already bottle up air. This is what I'm telling you. This is how much we are lost as a race of people. You understand? And these people have to be dealt with. We're going to be dealt with. But our judgment is not pain. We're suffering right now. You don't even understand. When you find out how you are bamboozled, you're going to cry. You can't believe. Hold on. You can't believe that it's a joker like this that actually did this and made this. You can't believe that. You can't, and most other races won't believe it because they won't believe that somebody would do something so heinous after being around nothing but plants. We're plants, people. We're trees and plants. Like, are you serious? Somebody would really create us to manipulate them, to further their embarrassment, not an enslavement, an embarrassment. Yes, it is an embarrassment. We are in a concrete jungle. This is a jungle, a forest. We was pushed from the shorelines inwardly. And then after we were pushed inwardly, then they created an environment, an artificial environment, using the materials from Earth to create what you call cities and roadways and buildings. That's all it is. Just like right now, our brothers and sisters in Louisiana, there is all that water down there, no electricity. You understand? How they gonna eat? I told y'all. And this is sad, people. I told y'all what's going on, and people, y'all, it's not about me being right, it's about me being righteous. I wasn't telling nobody to put nobody in fear because look, it's raining right now and it's coming down. Can you hear that? It's coming down. It's coming down out here in Philly. I'm not exempt from none of this stuff. None of it. But I'm going to go out and tell the truth. Being righteous, knowing the right thing, and walking in the right path is the most important thing for me. For me. And children is the key to all of this. Children is the key to all of this. Look at the children. Look at the people that's going missing right now. That's not even making the TV. Keeping you distracted with all of this other crap that's going on. And they're snatching babies and women. Why? Who's doing that? Black people? Black people snatching black people? Wait, come on, man. Yeah, listen. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. I'm not saying, listen, man. Come on, we need to stop it. We rather further the embarrassment of each other than to raise each other up. We rather further the embarrassment of each other. We won't allow someone to say, you know what, if you feel as though that individual is embarrassing themselves, we won't say, you know what, let that individual be and let you go ahead and do your thing. But I'm going to continue to do this because there are children that's going missing. There are children, and that's our people. 400,000 children. It don't make a difference what the ethnicity is. You understand? And this is all of a sudden now, because COVID, other races are starting to catch on that they were puppets, that this you know what, this is really to do you know what? It's to block you. Listen to me, my brothers and sisters. It's to block you from ascending. It's to get rid of everyone else. I listen, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at Pindar because this nigga is the truth. I'm not laughing at other races. I'm laughing at Pindar. You're gonna have a whole lot to deal with. I'm laughing at him. Whenever I get on here and I bust out and I laugh and I talk about the seriousness about what he is doing and how he's manipulated and created this environment or created this makeshift what you would call makeshift environment. You know what I mean? What you would do to an animal, what you would take out of his natural environment and create an artificial environment. But I laugh because he never cared about the people. When I mean by the people, he didn't care about his creation. See, my people, we cared about all creation. See, plants feed all people. It don't make a difference who they are. Everything that's natural in life, it takes care of all. The sun takes care of all life. That's who we are. This entity could care less about these people. And literally, these people are now starting to see it. So now that these people are starting to see it, now they want to say, well, why don't y'all focus on the pedophilia or focus on an organ harvesting, trafficking that's going on for quite some time. Why? Why you want to focus on that now? Why y'all want to focus on that now? It's a bigger focus y'all should focus on. And that's that you all have free will. That is there's two homes being set up on this planet. One for you and one for us. It's not hatred. These are all warnings right here. It's letting you know it's not going to stop though. If you go to Mr. MB33 channel, respect the Mr. MB33, you know, and I say that to him because he had, anytime someone comes on my, first of all, my Instagram or my channel and gives me respect, I'm gonna give them their respect back. I don't care. I know the deal. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you about Pindar. You see the royal family? Hold on. Let me take my people to a movie that I know all of us, majority of us watch. Goodfellas, right? Now, y'all remember Goodfellas. Now, y'all remember Joe Pesci. Joe Pesci killed the bull in the bar because he was making fun of him. Remember, he took him to the, if people never watch Goodfellas, I just want to, it's not about a killing scene. I want to let y'all, I want to speak about something. I'll probably show a clip of the video. But Joe Pesci killed somebody that was in a ranking and you had to get permission. And the two guys helped him out. So long story short, right? Joe Pesci was doing this thing for the bosses. You understand? He was still doing this thing and he finally made it up in the rankings that he was going to be a made guy. So they told him that he was going to be a made guy. But the guy that was narrating the story, right? Listen, he was working also for the mafia. He was getting them money and making money. You know what? You know why he couldn't be a made guy? He said it. He said, even though my mother is Italian, my dad is Irish. You have to be fully blood in order to be in that and being a made man. You have to be full Italian to be a made man. Now, the reason why I'm saying this to you is if the Italians didn't allow you in their top rankings, right? Because of your bloodline, look at the royal family because of their bloodline. And now look at you. Hold on. Look at us. I'm sorry. Look at us. I deeply apologize. I don't exempt myself from none of this. Look at us. Why don't we treat our bloodline like that? Just being honest. Go look at the movie. Just look at the part when he was you could just pull it up when they was narrating it, because they was taking Joe Pesci supposedly to go get made, and he was just narrating. He was like, "Yeah, I couldn't be a made guy because even though my mom was Italian, my dad was Irish. You have to be fully blooded." Now, let me just tell y'all this: if that's like that with the Italians, that's like that with the Asian community, and that's like that with the royal family, and that's like that in nature, you don't have to ask Kala what you think is going to take place when the sky open up and your brothers and sisters come down here. You don't have to ask me none of that shit. Why? Hold on. I even played another clip of the movie when they showed it in Transformers. When Optimus Prime, his punk ass, thought he was just by himself. He was the only Autobots. And somebody came from somewhere else and gripped his ass up and said, guess what? Somebody needs to meet with you. What you mean, nigga? He said the creators want to wipe this chessboard clean. Huh? Optimus forgot that there was someone over top of him. He got arrogant, called himself a god, pharaoh, kings. What happened? And he fell in love with the what? Humans. That's what Optimus did. And he said the creators, he said all this species mixing with species, it upsets the cosmic balance. Let me say this again. Call it a cartoon all you want. Call it just a movie all you want. All this species mixing with species. And it upsets the cosmic balance. The creators, they don't like it. You was built to do a job. And he slammed Optimus' head up against the wall. Hold on. Let me give you another movie. They run this shit down in the movies. I don't know why y'all not paying attention to it. Let's start with this. The one movie when I was Now, mind you, I wasn't conscious when I watched this movie, and I couldn't stand this man after I saw this movie. Forrest Whitaker and Scotland, King of Scotland. Now, motherfuckers that's in the 3D women, y'all got upset like a motherfucker. He was probably abusing her. That's why he didn't show no abuse, but he had multiple wives in the movie. So why she couldn't fall in love with a white guy? He didn't care that he was upset. Any man with his ego would be crushed that his woman would cheat on him. Let me let y'all women know this. You will crush a man's ego when you cheat on him. Let me just let you know that. But his ego wasn't crushed because she just cheated on him. She cheated with someone outside of her species. And she got pregnant. That's what happened. Are we not understanding this? And when I saw that, I was fucking what he did to her, I was so mad. I didn't even want to watch another movie this man starred in. But now when I come to a higher understanding, I'm like, damn. Whoa. That's why they put that in the movies. That had nothing to do with us down here. That had to do with judgment. That's all I'm saying to you. That's all I'm saying to you. Go look at that. Go look at that. That's all I'm saying to you. Women, let me just say, when I see somebody put something in the comments when it comes to heartbreak. Yeah, I know. You will hurt a man listen, first of all, let me just tell y'all women something. Every man that sees you doesn't choose you. Every man that sees how you look doesn't mean that he wanna build a family with you. Let's just start with that. That's not every man. So when you do get a man that wants to build a family with you, you have to view him and treat him completely different. That's just being honest. Listen, let me just tell y'all this, sisters. There are 9 to 12 women to one black man. And right now, the way transgender, homosexual is going on, prison, them being in prison, it's like 15 to 16 women to one black man on this planet. Matter of fact, and for the black men out here, shit, you got a whole bunch of boys mixed in with men. A small smidge of men. Just being around honest with you. Age doesn't have nothing to do with it. You got a whole bunch of boys mixed in with men. That's just all it is. But when a man chooses you, Queen, I would just say that, you know, if you cheat on a guy that's not taking you serious from the beginning, he not really taking you serious, it's not going to bother his ego. Oh well, I ain't care. I'm moving on anyway. But someone that chooses you, if you was to marry him, let me just tell y'all. You know what? I'm gonna say that for another topic. We need to talk about. Let me say that for another topic. Let me get back on course over here. I don't even want to talk about that. But anyway, you know, my people, please, you know, go to my Instagram. Hit the link in the bio. You know, support. Grab a shirt. You know, my shirt doesn't say my name. It doesn't say shiz. It doesn't say made for a mission. It speaks about our anatomy. It speaks about our anatomy, our soul. We don't have to be eye to eye. We came from different parts of the galaxy. We don't have to be eye to eye, but we have to be heart to heart. And if you clean up your eye, you will see how we are heart to heart. Every honeybees don't fertilize the same plant. I don't have to be like, yo, let me follow you. What plant you gonna fertilize? What you gonna fertilize? Nah, bro, go do your thing. I'm gonna go do my thing. That's it. But I got your back if you ever need me, though. If you ever hear you call, go pull up a video they call Killer Hornets. Go pull up a video and go watch how it was a killer hornet right next to the honeybee, and it was a bunch of other honeybees there, and all the honeybees was doing what they were doing. No one did anything, and one of the honeybees walked by, and a killer hornet just said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna kill me a honeybee." When he killed one honeybee, it was like I couldn't the way those bees. Everybody instantly stopped what they were doing and attacked that killer hornet. Destroyed it. Every last one. It killed the first bee. All it did was get a chance to kill one bee. After that, it was a wrap. But yeah, my people, I just wanted to come out here and vibe out here in the rain. I didn't get a chance. I haven't been live, on social media like that. They blocked me on Instagram. I haven't been live like that because of dealing with just getting things ironed out over here and getting ready to get toes down, 10 toes down out here in the streets, because social media is not where it's at. The power is getting ready to go out. They're doing drills right now and they're setting up balloons because they feel as though the power grid is getting ready to go out. This is what's happening. It's gonna be just like how it is in Afghanistan. And let me just tell my brothers something. I want to tell my galactic brothers and sisters something. More importantly, my galactic brothers. Let me tell you this, right? We all are being watched. But the ones that are speaking up, because I'm going to show you the video when I spoke about the age of Aquarius and Leo. The age of Aquarius and Leo go hand in hand. I got a video regarding the astrology and the breakdown of Leo in the Aquarius ages. And if you don't see these attributes in you, you're not moving with the universe. I'm gonna load the video. Matter of fact, I might just go live and just play the video, so people can hear it. And when I was just listening, like I said, Mother Universe said, I was going through it, and she said, listen to this, and I listened to the video. I don't care about who's giving the message. I care about what they're saying, because words, again, is a frequency. It will touch your soul. You will know the truth. And I was just sitting there, I was like, damn. I'm like, damn, how is this shit? It's like this is when I play it, right? When I play the video, I'm gonna go live on YouTube. I'm gonna try to go live tomorrow. Definitely, I'm gonna try to go live on Friday. I'm getting my computer. So when I play the video and y'all hear it, again, I'm not trying to be disrespectful to no one that's in their conscious level or none of that. You're gonna hear if you're moving with the universe or you're moving with the world. Let me just say that. Because I don't give a fuck. You can have onks, crystals, and all that shit on your motherfucking neck and all that. If you're not moving righteousness and speaking full truth, and children is the key, then I don't care what you're doing. It's really not. I don't care what you're doing. But I want you to listen, because this is what this is about. When she breaks this shit down, and the video ain't even that long. It's like maybe 10 minutes at the most. But those are the videos that I like. People that get right to the point. Right to the point. They don't need to dance around. And she got right to the point. It shows you how the age of Aquarius and Leo creates balance, and they're both love. And the thing is, they both can do it independently, but they both support each other collectively in the rebirth of Earth. Watch this shit. I was like, damn. I was like, what? And that right there should be trickling down into males, into females. As above, so below. It is what it is. This is why I say, like, I want children. I'm just not gonna hire no woman and just plant seeds in her. Are you serious? Fuck that. You lost your motherfucking mind. What's wrong with you? Your discipline has to be stronger than mine. Your mind has to be stronger than mine, because it's naturally that way. And what I mean by stronger, shit, cause I listen to Moneybagg, nigga. I listen to shit, I turn up. But what I'm not gonna do, I don't drink. I'm not gonna go out. I like to spend 2-3 hours in the sun. I get a blanket, lay out in the sun for 2-3 hours, put my music on. I like the vibe like that. I don't hang out in the clubs. I don't hang out in the bars. I don't talk about people. I don't sit around with people. I don't do none of that shit. I'm not into that 3D shit. I laugh about the shit that's taking place. Most people can't take my humor. You see what I'm saying to you? Because I laugh about nigga slavery. I will make a joke about that. I'm like, nigga, you really? But I told a person when I said slavery was a choice, people got upset with me about the shit. And then I laughed at them for being upset, and they got even more mad. Hey, like, are you laughing about it? Yeah, nigga, it was a choice. Let me ask you a question. Can they come over here right now and beat you with a whip? No? All right, then. So why the hell you let them do it then? What's wrong with you? Stop it. Just stop it, man. Just stop it. Come on. So, again, it's just our people, man. Some of us are so conscious, man. We forget that we don't how to have fun. When you realize the test with this is why I can't have full fun. what people, because when you realize everybody don't see the test, that's why they keep dipping and dabbing with other bullshit. This is about children, people. This is about children. I don't care what nobody say. They're not children, to be honest with you. Their bodies are young. Their souls are ancient. If we know this, then why we're not defending them the righteous way? While we're going to, when we go to Congress, when we go to our mayor's office, our local mayor, right, senator, whatever it is, right? They're just listening to you talk. They just listening to you vent. After you finish venting, they're gonna sit around for about 15 minutes to talk about the shit that you talk about, and then another 5 minutes to make a phone call and run it past somebody else, and then the person that's done gonna say no, and then they're gonna just say no. They're gonna give you a no without an explanation, and then they're gonna say, well, it came from an upper head, and then it came from an upper head. It came from an upper head. Who the fuck is the upper head? I might as well just went right and talked to the upper head. The upper head you will never get to is Pindar. Period. It's all laws. It's a waste of energy. So what you do is you empower children with the truth. Whereas those children will start to you know what's up with us? We won't question our own reflection. And they know this. This is why they had to get our God to believe in them. You have to see the science behind this. See, let me tell you this. If I told my motherfuckers, if I had a child and I raised my child up with his mother and I told my child, listen, 1 + 1 is 2. And that's the right way. 1 + 1 is 2. Now I'm telling my child the right way. If the mother said, no, son, let me explain something to you. 1 + 1 is 3. And I want you to understand that. I'm telling you, but mom, dad always said, did you hear what I just said to you? 1 + 1 is 3. Although the child will be confused, guess what the child will always go with? The mother! The mother! What's wrong with y'all? I don't get it. This is simple. The child will always go with the mother. Period. I don't care what you do for your child. I want you to know at the end of the I don't care what you do for your child. I'm getting phone calls, people, and I'm trying to ignore them. I don't know, like, why? What the hell are you calling me for? Like, you just left the job. You was just working with me. Like, but anyway, so how do you get a race of people? How do you get a race of honeybees to do what flies do now? Flies believe landing on shit is cool. That's what they should do. So how do you get honeybees to do what flies do? You have to convince the mother. That's how you do it. Simple as that. So all other races, when you see my videos, I know that you may not like, the truth or my delivery, but you must respect my intuition and respect that it is truth, though. I have no hatred towards you at all. I understand physical slavery had to take place. Raping had to take place to the woman. I know that. You had to change her anatomy and get her to change her anatomy as well. I fully understand that. You yourself didn't do it. But just like they say, a homicide case is never closed. This is what's taking place right now on the planet. The same laws that they put right now, all the laws that they have for so-called humanity, you understand? Drugs, murder, what's the one when you go on somebody? What's the one when you go in somebody's house? Oh, home invasion. Like all of that stuff right there, robbery. All of those are crimes that were committed and that your race is living off. And now the big higher court system is here. that witnessed each and every last one of those crimes. And this is what's taking place, right? You think all of a sudden through the Gulf of Mexico, you got those storms spinning like that in the number 9? Those are ships that are moving through. This is being strategically done. Look in Tennessee. How does a rain pocket storm start to move and then all of a sudden come to a park? It stopped and sat there for hours and just dumped rain. Hold on, I'm not laughing, people. I'm laughing at Pindar and the meteorologist that's sitting there telling y'all this shit. How does a storm that's moving at a certain amount of hours, ships, yeah. Go search up water spouts. If you search up water spouts, there has never been more water spouts than ever. You see water spouts all the time. And dust devils. That's when you see that twirling that you see going up, that funnel that look like a tornado. But that's how tornadoes are caused too, because the wind turbines. Search up wind turbines. It's electrical charge, people. These ships are not run off gas. Search up wind turbines. So anyway, when you search up water spouts, they're sucking up water from the ocean, and then they travel over certain cities, and then they dump water. The water is being dumped so the ground can be saturated and soft. So when the earth do shake, or when it do its final move in position and the magnetic field is removed over the planet, you understand what I'm saying to you? Everything that needs to be broken up is going to break up. Period. I mean, this is easy to know. I mean, I don't want to say, my apologies. Let me just say, this is my theory. So if you have another theory, you think of another theory. Fine. We control the weather. God said, I'm going to give them control over everything. Air, water, nature. We have control. We have dominion over everything. Nature. We have control over everything. But we lost that with our frequency, with our chakras, and with the energy that we are emitting now. So hit that like button, my people, please. Hit that like. Doesn't cost you nothing to hit that like button. It doesn't cost you nothing to hit that like button. Respect to y'all. Appreciate y'all. One love, respect, please. Please hit that like button. I be wanting my videos to get out because they be shadow banning. I don't want any money. I don't get any money from Instagram, nothing from YouTube. I don't give a fuck about that. You understand? I don't care nothing about that. I care about getting this message out right here. I am not black. We are not black. We give off all the chakra colors. Mr. MB33, he just loaded up. People listen, other races are recording what you see. Balls of energy at night doing what? Changing colors. All of the chakra colors. And then go search up. I'm going to play the video. Crop circles when they're made. Balls of energy of orbs going over the wheat field and creating the crop circle. That's you, my brothers and sisters, just sitting in the sky without your body, sitting in the sky, switching colors, and people are recording you and talk about, oh, look at this object just sitting there and it's just changing colors. Yeah, changing colors, your chakra colors. Yeah, that's us just observing. This is an experiment. You are a scientist. You are a geneticist. You are a creator and a builder, not a destroyer or a killer. That's it. Point blank and simple. That's what you are. And this is an experiment. It makes us better. It makes us great. So, you know what I mean? I just tell, my brothers and sisters, if we get back to children, genuinely, we get back to children, our wealth, our fun, our love, it's all to be about children. If my child can't go, I can't go. It ain't a good investment for me. If my child can't go, I can't go. If my queen can't go, I can't go. I'm cool. I'm good. For what? There's no need to. Even when I'm 10 toes down, you understand? If my queen is with me, whatever the case may be, she with me. We riding. That's what it is. At the time, if I have that queen, point blank and simple, that's her choice. But I'm still gonna do my thing. If I can't go somewhere that not involving uplifting and the evolution of the planet and our race, then there's no need for we not doing none of that. This is the problem. I just feel like we have gotten away from that. You know what I mean? Your children should be on your hip, should be right there. You understand? If it's a boy after a certain age, where you going, son? You with your pops. Let's ride. I have to, I have to, males should be being raised up to be independent more so. We should be raised up to not be enablers. We don't live off of women. We don't do none of that shit. We be independent. We're thinkers. We're builders. You create, we build. And we don't take orders. We carry out orders. This is what we don't understand. This is why we have so much problems when we just check it out. I'll give you a prime example. A black man in a black woman or a black man in a managerial position, he catches hell from his brothers and sisters that are beneath him. Why? Because we don't take orders, bro. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? You understand? This motherfucker, we not, and granted, I shouldn't be taking my anger out on you and be like, damn, my 15-minute brain over. I should be saying that shit to this, but we just don't take orders because we know it's really against our souls. This is why our children have a disconnect against us when we taking them to school now, because it's the school they know is not good for them deep down in their souls. So deep down in our souls, we know we don't take orders, men. We carry out orders. This is being real. The female never had to give you an order. The black woman never had to give you an order. It's in your DNA and RNA what to do. We never had to do that. We never had to do none of that shit. That's why we feel the way that we feel when we come home. Because all day we taking orders. And all day she being submissive to a physical man and an invisible man. That shit is fucked up. You see what I'm saying to you? That's frustration right there. And other races don't see it. Let me tell you something. You can get a white man and a white woman that's a Catholic or a Christian. If that white man is molesting and doing whatever he doing, that white woman got his back. God is ill important. She'll read another verse in the Bible that says what he doing is okay. She'll read another verse in the Bible to say that something that joke is doing is A-okay. And I don't condone that. I'm just telling you the difference in other races. That's just being honest. They don't love their creator more than they love themselves, each other, especially when it comes down to us. And that's where we have to get to. We can't love something outside of ourselves more than we value and love each other. And that's just being real. And children are the key to this. Children are the key to this. This whole entire test. Hold on. Like, yo, man, like, oh, man. Respect, Riz. What's up, my brother? Respect. Supreme. So when I see certain situations that's taking place right now, you know, I ask myself, you know, how important was children to these people? You know? How important children really are to you. Because we should always start off with speaking about children. You know, and not just speaking about them, you know, when it comes to athletics or academic in this world. We should always, or how beautiful they are when they babies. You know? Nah. They are abandoned. They have been forgotten. When they said God has abandoned his only begotten son. In the Bible, God has abandoned his only begotten son. This is when they talk about the black woman, the so-called black woman, the universe, and the son. God has forgotten or abandoned his only begotten son. And that's just being real. You're serving another man all day that I can't get out of your motherfucking life. So you know how that makes me feel as a man? And then when I come home, I get a shell of you because your feet are tired, your back is tired, your arms, your legs are tired, and more importantly, your mind is tired. So I only get a shell of you. You have to put on a smile to this man. You have to get dressed in a uniform for him. And that's just being real. So we're not looking at this. We're not looking at what's really taking place with us and why we're upset and angry with one another. We're not. We are being manipulated. And we have accepted this through ignorance. This is a slow death that we are leading each other down. This is why psychology is such a prerequisite, mandatory in all of your curriculum and even your jobs. Psychology, it is mandatory. They know this. This is a mental game. The things that's taking place in Russia right now, as I'm shooting this video, the things that are taking place in Europe, the things that are taking place in China right now, down in the Middle East, those things that are taking place on this planet are coming to America. Fast. I hope that you stocked up on the things that you needed to stock up on. More importantly, you stocked up on knowledge. I'll tell you that. I hope you stocked up on a hell of a 180, building up yourself, making sure that you are okay. You have to do that first. Make sure you are okay. And then your 360. My best advice that I tell anyone, you can't have no one in your life that values money. You can't have anyone right now at this time in your life that value any materialistic from this world. You have to value people that are able to take off their shoes, take off their shirt, and walk the earth. That's how you got to be able to. Those are the people that I would want to be around, because I would trust those people. You see? And there are very few that's like that. Most people are, what about the electricity? What about my nails gonna get done? How am I get my toes done? Oh, my feet gonna get dirty. What about my clean sneakers? What about this? What about that? What about living? What about living? Huh? See, I don't want to be around none of those people, because those people ain't gonna make it. Those people are gonna die fast, because they're gonna look for comfort. They're gonna look for an enabler. And that enabler is going to treat them exactly like what they deserve. They're going to get what they deserve. Trust me. Because this is a time that's coming up right now. That's karma is going to be your judgment. It's going to be full-fledged karma. The age of Aquarius and Leo. Aquarius is returning power to Leo. I'm going to play the video, my brothers. Please, my brothers, my galactic brothers. I'm going to play this video. And I want sisters to listen to it too. Although you don't see it, your big sister is returning power to the true galactic man, her son that she gave birth to. You don't see it, but it's coming. Trust me. I want you to go look at how female lions react to male lions. You're going to react that way. Trust me. Get mad at me all you want. You should understand and understand submission is power. True power. Just being real. Just being real. Go look up. I don't know. Y'all can get mad at Collide and Lion. We use the Lion Kingdom in every pyramid. We carve the shit all over the globe, all over the planet. Why? And look at how they treat your lions. They put your lions in cages with other. It's a video in China. You listen. They do some of the most horrific shit to elephants, lions, and honeybees. I'm telling you, people, and and I'll just name them three because those are the top three that I'm gonna let y'all know that we created and seeded here for a purpose. But they do some of the most horrific shit to those animals. Lions. If you did to a dog what they did to lions, you'll be in jail for the rest of your life. You'll be in jail for the rest of your life. For the rest of your, and a lion is ancient. A dog is created. in a lab. You'll be in jail for the rest of your life. I mean, whew. So I was just vibing, my people. You know, I just wanted to come on here and just vibe with y'all, just talk about it, a few things that I have. You know, and don't get up that's going on social media, but I keep my heart to the sky first. More importantly, I keep my eye and my heart to the sky because I know what needs to be done. I know what my job and I know what my duty is here on this planet. And one of the things that we must focus on. I'm gonna share the video. I'm gonna share the video. I'm gonna share that video. I'm definitely and listen, I share a lot. I've been sharing a lot of like nature videos or or um or speaking about the animals in nature regarding our genetic makeup. Our superpowers, which you will call super strength and superpowers, we put that in nature. Lions, right? They have what you call a tapetum lucidum. It sits in the back of the retina. Now, what this does is the darker it is, it allows more light to come in through the retina so that way you can see. So the darker it is, the better I see. This is where you get the movie Pitch Black from, Vin Diesel. That's us. Elephants, hippocampus. Elephants have a disciplined diet. Not only that, they have an impeccable memory. Then you go with the dung beetle. A dung beetle can lift 1,100 times past his weight. Go pull this shit up. 1,100 times past his weight. Whatever the body weight is of a dung beetle, it can lift 1,100 pounds, 1,100 pounds past his weight, over its weight. So now just think about that for a second. When you pull it up and go look at it, it's called a dung beetle. Just look at this shit. You see the lightning behind me, purple. I see it, flashing colors. But we use that. We put all that stuff in nature, all our abilities, eyesight, thinking, all of it. We put it in nature. So my people, I'm not going to keep this much too longer. I greatly appreciate all that's in the chat. I send y'all nothing but positive, love and energy. I appreciate all those that rock with me since day one. When they won, people was calling me pseudoscience. I'm off my rock. I'm crazy. There is no such thing as this, that, and the third. Yeah, okay. Y'all lost y'all mind. Let me tell y'all something. It's popping out here. It's happening. It is happening fast. And guess what? You know what I value about my people? Let me say this to y'all. Let me say this. I was there having a conversation with Self today, right? And Self was talking with me, the universe. And she said, whenever you see someone in the chat, I'm not paying too much attention to the chat, but I noticed, right? Whenever you see someone in the chat that says that Kala, you're misleading the people, you're telling the people, you're teaching the people something wrong, you're misleading the people. I used to feel like, yo, what are you talking about, man? Like, and I would, respond to that sometimes. But now I realize something. Kala, your number one message has always been that we all have this information inside of our DNA and RNA. It is. Information is passed down through the DNA and RNA, and we compute new information through the sun. And everyone has a pineal gland, and that's natural in nature on this planet, other planets, and throughout the galaxy. That's what connects us. That's what connects us. Not really insulting you. It's really insulting the people that are watching your video. And that's true. Because you believe that the people are not cognitive enough or not competent enough to know right from wrong, left from right, or have an understanding. You have to believe that if you come in someone's video and you leave that commentary. Because see, this is a free world, free choice. When I go live, you have a choice to listen, or you have a choice to scroll up and move to another video. I never call myself a teacher. I am one of many beacons of light. It's few in between on this planet. That's what I always said it. I always stated that. So now I realize that when people leave those statements, Kala, you're misleading the people because I don't believe in God, Satan. I believe in karma. I believe what you put out, you will get back. That's what I believe in. And when people leave those statements or leave that comment, you insulting the people that actually click play and say, I want what you're doing. You're not insulting me. That's just being real. So shout out to y'all. Much respect to y'all. Continue to, come along for the ride. But sooner or later, you know what I mean? It would be it would be it would be a quick fast and it would be quick fast and this what let me just say this to you. The way this is going to take place is going to happen. It's going to be breathtaking, beautiful all at the same time. I want y'all all to have a magnificent, supreme, cosmic right night as we rest. Maybe meet up in the cosmos, do the electric slide, speed up the process to remove all darkness on this planet, my people. Y'all all have a great rest of your evening. One love, respect. Kalama Amin Ra, God Gene for life.